Let me tell you something. You don't want it bad enough. You don't want it bad enough. You know why? I say that because you don't believe in yourself. You believe in other people more than you believe in yourself. And that's where the problem started, man. You believe somebody gonna show up and save you. You believe that. You go to church every single Sunday, getting on your knees, praying that something magical just gonna come out the sky and save you. Nah, you gotta say yourself, whatever it is that you getting down to your knees praying to every night, every morning, every time you step inside of that church building that you think gonna come and magically save you, is not gonna come save you. You gotta reach inside yourself and save yourself. And you gotta be so delusional. If you're trying to make it, if you're trying to be successful, you gotta become delusional. That's what I did. I became super delusional. I told myself that I was that nigga, that I was the man every single day that I woke up. And when I was telling myself that I wasn't the man, I didn't have nothing. I was waking up on my grandma's couch every morning, but I looked myself in the mirror every morning and I was like, bro, you that dude. I spoke life into myself. Sometimes you gotta encourage yourself. So you gotta speak that to yourself every single morning. You gotta manifest the life that you want. And when I say manifest the life that you want, I'm not talking about just saying affirmations every day and meditating and thinking that that's manifestation, because that's not what manifestation is. It's a part of it, but that's not the whole scope of what manifestation is, man. To manifest it, you gotta think it, you gotta believe it, you gotta become it, and then you gotta start acting, doing it, doing these things. If I say I'm the biggest podcaster, then eventually I gotta start podcasting. I can't just say, oh, I'm manifesting being a podcaster. I'm manifesting it, but never turn the camera on, never turn the lights on, never invest in no equipment, or never just get in front of my cell phone or whatever, because you ain't gotta have all of the fancy equipment if this is what you want to do. See, manifestation is more than just believing and meditating. Y'all think it's just believing and meditating and stuff like that, but that ain't the case. You gotta start walking in the purpose. You gotta start doing the act if you want it to come true. You have to be it. If you say I'm gonna be a famous rapper or whatever, you gotta start moving like you that rapper. If you're gonna be a famous author, start writing. You can't just manifest and say, oh, this is what I want, this is what I want to be, this is what I want to do. Nah, you gotta really do it. You gotta really believe in it and really be delusional. See, y'all not delusional enough. Y'all don't want it bad enough to where you will just tell yourself that you want something that everybody else think is impossible to do. You gotta tell yourself that you can do it, because guess what? It ain't nothing in this world that you can't do. Man, I got expelled from school my 11th grade year. Now, mind you, I got expelled probably like third quarter. It was like the third quarter, second semester, whatever you want to call it, third quarter of school. I got kicked out for third and the fourth quarter, right? This is my 11th grade year. Now, mind you, the whole first and second quarter of school, I was skipping. I made straight F's first quarter. I made straight F's second quarter. Then third quarter, I got expelled for selling weed at school, right? But while I was out of school, I went to a graduation. While I was expelled from school, I went to a graduation and I seen my grandma. She graduated from Forsyth Tech, right? She graduated from Forsyth Tech. At the time, I think she may have been like 60 years old, late 50s, early 60s. And right then and there, at 16 years old, I made up in my mind, I was like, damn, if this older woman still got the motivation and the determination and the discipline to go back to school and can walk across and graduate, I need to get my act together. Man, I'm gonna get back in school and I'm gonna graduate, and I'm gonna graduate on time. That whole summer, I ain't go out, I ain't do nothing. I worked the job because I had a little job, man. And since I was expelled from school, I ain't had nothing else to do. So I called my job and I told my job, hey, I done got expelled from school. I'm just sitting at the crib. Ain't got nothing to do. Can I pick up some extra hours? They're like, yeah, you come on in. They worked with me. Man, they gave me grown man hours. I'm working from open to close. At 16 years old, I'm expelled from school. But I told myself, I'm going to lock in, I'm going to stay down, and I'm going to go back to school, and I'm going to lock in. So I told myself, hey, I'm gonna graduate, and I'm gonna graduate on time too. I'm not playing around. Like, I'm locked in, I'm focused. This is what I'm telling myself. I was so delusional that I could complete. Cause mind you, I had to, when I went back to school the next year, I was still in the 11th grade because I flunked the whole 11th grade. I told you I failed. I failed the first quarter. I flunked out the first quarter, made straight F's. Second quarter, straight F's. Third, fourth quarter, I was expelled. But I was so delusional that whole summer. I'm like, when I go back to school, I'm going to do the whole 11th grade, and I'm gonna do the 12th. I'm gonna do 12th grade too. And I was telling myself this the whole summer. The whole summer. I'm repeating it. I'm just telling myself I'm believing it. Man, I believe this thing so much. When I went to school on open house, I had my 11th grade schedule, going around meeting the teachers and stuff like that. And when I got there, before I even went to the first room to meet my teacher, this black lady peeked her head out the office, and she was like, Mr. Lyles, come step in my office. I done told y'all my real last name, it don't matter. But anyway, she was like, hey, come step in my office. I'm like, who is this? And my grandma was with me. She was like, oh Lord, that's our cousin, Michael, that's our cousin. So we go in there. And she was like, hey, I just want to introduce myself. I'm Miss Amy. She was like, I'm your guidance counselor. And she was like, yeah, I'm your cousin too. And she was like, so her and my grandma, you know, they in there, they chopping it up or whatever. She's like, yeah, I seen you had some trouble last year at school or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, I did. She was like, well, this is what I'm gonna do for you. She was like, cause you family. She was like, what I'm gonna do is, you gonna have to repeat the 11th grade, but I want you to get to 12th grade out the way too. She's like, so what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna put you in the 11th grade, but you're gonna do your 11th grade in the morning. Now school started at 8:45. So like, you need to be to school every morning at 6 o'clock because you're gonna take 2 11th grade classes on the computer. And then when regular school start at 8:45, you're gonna go your whole day as a 12th grader. And then after that, I'm gonna put you on something after school called extended day, where you go get the rest of your 11th grade classes after school. So like, it's off campus, but they're gonna give you extra credit since you gotta drive there and go there. I'm like, so you mean to tell me I'm gonna be in the 12th grade? She's like, yeah, you're gonna be a 12th grader, but you're gonna be 11th grader too. You're doing both school years in one. You're gonna come early in the morning to do 11th grade. You're gonna do 12th grade during the day, and then after school, you're gonna do the rest of your 11th grade stuff. She's like, can I count on you to lock in? She's like, I'm doing you a favor. I'm like, yeah. In my mind, I'm like, how is this even possible, man? But something in the back of my head was like, bro, you said that you was gonna do this. You talked about doing this the whole summer. And mind you, I never even told nobody that this what I was gonna do. This was just my plan in my head. I was just saying, yo, I'm gonna lock in, and I'm gonna graduate on time. Man, let me tell you something. I left out of the guidance counselor office with a new schedule, with my 12th grade schedule. The first classroom I go to was my English teacher. Her name is Beverly. Hey, Miss Beverly, if you still around, hey, how you doing? If you watching this, just know I appreciate you so much. I go to Miss Beverly's classroom. Mind you, I'm with my grandma. We go up there. Her and my grandma, they see each other. She's like, oh Lord, what is going on? She's like, Michael, this your Aunt Barbara's best friend from high school. Like, we grew up together. I'm like, what the heck? Now mind you, I've been going to this school for the past 3 years, 9th, 10th, 11th. Now I'm on the 12th grade. Never seen none of these people ever at this school. Mind you, the guidance counselor, this her first year. The English teacher, never seen her a day in my life at this school. But my grandma was chopping it up with her, letting her know what my situation was. She looked at me, she like, oh no, we gonna get him together. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. I'm gonna make sure he do what he's supposed to do. I ain't playing no games with him. Man, let me tell y'all, I locked in. I did everything that I was supposed to do. And by the time the fourth quarter of my 12th grade year rolled around, the fourth quarter, I ain't even had no more classes to take. I finished the 11th and 12th grade all before the fourth quarter hit. By the time the fourth quarter came, they put me in this thing just to get some extra credits. I think it was called co-op. And this is where you can leave and go to work and get credits just for going to work. Now, mind you, I told y'all I had a job the whole summer, and I still had my job when I went back to school and stuff. And my job, they was working with me too on the days that I had to go to extended day. They just let me come in and work on the weekends and stuff like that. And I pulled double shifts on the weekend so I could still keep my money flowing and still go to school. So, but I was so delusional that whole summer and manifested it and was like, yo, I'm gonna finish this and I'm gonna graduate. Man, listen. Like I said, by the time the fourth quarter rolled around, I only had 2 classes. I had first period and I had a third period. First period was gym, that's a joke. And third period was like this little technology class where I just work on the computer and do like some more of my little 11th grade work or whatever. But I had already finished it, so it really wasn't no class. And then my fourth period, because we had 4 periods, my fourth period was co-op. So I get to leave school at about 1 o'clock and go to work. I ain't got to be to work to 5, so I'm just lollygagging, playing around in school and stuff like that. But I say all of this to say, you got to be delusional. You really got to believe in yourself, and you got to tell yourself every single day that you that dude or you that woman or whatever you are. You got to really believe that that's what you are. You got to believe in it, man, because ain't nobody else gonna believe in you like you gonna believe in you, and ain't nobody coming to save you. I got kids, and as much as I love my kids and I want the best for my kids, I can't get up and make them go to school. I got a kid that's in college right now, and I tell them all the time, bro, I can't make you go to class, bro. As much as I want you to go to class, I want you to have fun, get all the girls you can get, do your schoolwork, just have fun, bro. Because I got a whole different thought about college, but I do want him to go and get the experience and stuff like that. But we running businesses over here, and college don't teach you how to be a businessman or a businesswoman. But that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother episode. But I tell him, I can't force you to go to class right now. So you gotta believe in yourself enough to know that you're gonna get up and go to class on time, because I'm not gonna be there. I can want it for you, but you gotta want it for yourself. And that's what I'm telling y'all. Everybody around you can want it, but you gotta really want it. You gotta want it for yourself. You gotta believe in yourself, man. Don't let nobody take you off your course, because people gonna try their best to take you off your course. But you gotta stay the course. And most importantly, you gotta encourage yourself. Sometimes you gotta encourage yourself. And it's gonna get rough, it's gonna get hard. You really gotta believe in yourself and tell yourself that you gonna make it in whatever it is that you're trying to do. With this podcast thing, I get on these cameras all the time, and I'm the biggest podcaster ever. And I believe that. And I'm dropping episode after episode. I'm working. I'm not playing, I'm working. I'm trying to get y'all episodes every single day if I can, as long as my schedule permit. I'm gonna get y'all episodes every single day. I manifested it, and not only did I manifest and believe it, I'm doing it. I'm in the act of doing this thing, man. You feel me? Like, a lot of y'all say that y'all want this and y'all want that, but you don't. When you saying that you want these things, you gotta be specific with the things that you want. When I said I wanted to podcast, I know exactly what kind of cameras I wanted. I even down to the highly land microphones that I knew exactly what I wanted, and I wrote it out, and I said this is what I wanted, and this is what I saved my money, and I got every single thing that I wanted, to the lights, everything, down to the specific detail of everything I want, even with my shoes. Like, I manifested these things, man. Like, I seen them online. Shout out to Louis Vuitton too. I don't know if y'all can see the kicks, but let me take these off. Fresh out the box. Shout out to Louis Vuitton. Y'all ain't never seen these. These the Redskin colors. You feel me? I'm a Philadelphia Eagle fan, but they ain't had that, so I got these. But anyway, my socks are a little dingy. Don't worry about that. But yo, even down like to the specific stuff I wear, to my chain and all of that. Everything, I manifested it, I seen it, I believed that I could get it, and I got it. But I was, what's the word? Is it meticulous? I don't know. I was specific. Let's just say I was specific about every single thing I wanted, every single detail, and I told the universe, I told myself, and I told the universe that this is what I want and this is what I'm gonna get. Even down to the whips that I got. I believed it, and I said the color of the car that I wanted, even down to the smell of the car, what I wanted the car to smell like. And I got it, and I'm still manifesting. I'm not done. Don't ever think that manifest is just thinking that you want this and that and it's gonna just happen. No, If you want a good body, you can't just wake up and say, oh man, I want a good body and manifest. No, you got to get your ass up and go to the gym. You can want a six-pack all you want, but if your diet ain't where it's supposed to be, you're not going to get the six-pack that you want. You can say you want your blood pressure to go down. You can pray to God or whoever it is that you pray to. It don't matter if you don't stop stuffing pork in your mouth on all these fried foods and drinking and whatever drug of choice that you want. You can manifest it all day long. But if you don't put the act in, it's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. You can want that good job and manifest it and pray to God that you get that good job. But if you don't get up and go fill out the application and don't follow up, you're never gonna get it. Y'all got it twisted thinking that manifestation is just sitting around trying to summons some things that's gonna just fall out the sky. It's not gonna happen, man. God helps those who help themselves, man. And if you're not helping yourself, you ain't nothing but just pure lazy, man. You just lazy if you're not willing to put the work in. You feel me? It's easy. Matter of fact, you know what? I heard somebody say it's easy to get up and go to the gym. It's easy to do that. That ain't even putting no work in. That's easy. And now I'm figuring that out. Yeah, it's easy. I wake up early in the morning, edit some videos. As soon as I finish, I go to the gym, leave the gym, go work on my business, make sure my employees good, make sure my clients good. That's easy, man. That's easy to me. You know what's hard? Hard is having high blood pressure and having to take pills every day. You know what's hard? Hard is being broke as hell trying to figure out how I'm gonna pay my bills. Hard is waking up every morning, punching somebody's clock, and them being able to tell me that I'm fired or they don't need me no more when they no longer need my services. That's hard. The stuff I do now, that's easy. That's a breeze, man. It's a breeze. It's easy to do this stuff, man. Cutting these cameras on and talking to y'all is easy. I ain't got no script, no nothing. I'm just telling y'all what's on my mind. This is easy. But a lot of people think this hard because it's hard to actually have a conversation on camera. But I done mastered it so much. You know why? Because I do this all the time. I do it every day. I practice. I do it. Y'all too scared to talk in front of the camera because you don't do it enough. I do this because I'm that dude. I'm that dude. I want to say I'm the N-word, but I don't want YouTube to flag this episode. But I'm him. I'm really him. Are you really him? Are you really her? Don't just tell yourself that. You got to believe it and become that person. You got to become that person. Yeah. And people, they're going to look at you like you weird or like you delusional and stuff like that. Good. Man, I had one of my cousins hit me up because they seen something that I dropped on YouTube. And I was like, cuz, what you talking about, bro? Like, bro, you know people talking about you right now. I said, good. I said, guess what? Ain't nobody talking about you. Ain't nobody mentioning your name to me, period, all day long. You telling me people talking about me? Perfect. That's what they supposed to do. You know why? Because I'm doing something. I'm doing something that a lot of people scared to do. A lot of people scared to get on these cameras and pop they because they scared of what people gonna think or what they gonna say about them. I don't care what people think about me. Yes, I'm delusional. I'm so delusional. I'm going to give y'all these episodes and put them out every single day on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok, whatever. And I'm gonna pop it every time. I'm so delusional. I would book a Charleston White and let him come on my platform. That's how delusional man. Now this the Mike Bandz pot. This the Mike Bandz YouTube channel, but on my Hustle Reset channel, I brought Charleston White to my small city of Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and I talked about it for months. Well, I said I was gonna do it in December, and then I brought him in February. But the whole months from December leading all the way up, nobody really believed that he was coming. Everybody thought I was delusional. They couldn't fathom that Charleston White was gonna come here just to be on my platform. And not only did he come do the podcast, I did a comedy show with him too. Nobody could believe that. They couldn't believe that Mike Bandz was finna bring Charleston White to Winston-Salem, North Carolina. But I was delusional. And guess what? I pulled it off. And not only did I bring him to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, my dog was like, hey, I'm gonna get you booked out to come to Dallas in 2 weeks. So you can interview with 607 Unc and Terrence Gangster Williams, and we just gonna kick it in Dallas or whatever. I took a chance on myself. I was delusional enough to believe in myself that I could pull that off, and I pulled it off. Next thing I know, I'm flying first class in a pod, I don't even know what I had in there, some type of brisket or something, man. sipping on unlimited liquor and all kind of stuff when I was drinking. I don't drink no more, but yeah, flying in a pod, eating, watching good ass movies, flying first class to Dallas, do my interviews, come back, bro, hit me up. Charleston hit me back up like, hey, bro, I'm really rocking with you, bro. I want you to come out to Miami and kick it with me. And all this is documented, by the way. You can watch it on my Hustle Reset channel. All of this is documented. He was like, hey man, come out to Miami with me, bro. Now you don't worry about no hotel room, nothing, man. You could stay in my crib. Flew out to Miami, kicked it at his crib. He took me through Miami, took me to Antonio Brown house. NFL legend, Super Bowl champion Antonio Brown. Went out to his house, chopped it up with him, and I was so delusional. While I was out there, I was like, hey Brown, man, what's your phone number? Brown gave me his phone number. And before I even got on the plane to head back, because I didn't even hit Antonio Brown up, before I even got back on the plane to come back to North Carolina, somebody from his team hit me up like, hey, Brown wants you to come back and interview him. Like, what? He's like, yeah, he wants you to do a podcast with him. Next week, fly right back out to Miami, do a podcast with Antonio Brown, all because I was delusional enough to bring Charleston White to my city. And look what everything led to, because I really believed in myself. Some of y'all be so scared of yourself. You be so scared of your own shadow to where you can't even accomplish the things that you need to accomplish because you're scared to take that leap of faith. I don't take leaps of faith. I dive all the way into it, man. Because you only get one life. According to what we know, you only get one life. And I'm living mine to the fullest. I hope y'all living y'all life to the fullest. I hope when y'all watching this right here that it inspire you to live your life to the fullest. Because you never know. You got to show up every single day. I go to that gym every single day. I turn these cameras on and I shoot something every single day, and I put it on YouTube every single day. Because you know why? One day might be your lucky day. If you try, if you show up. But if you don't show up, you might miss your lucky day. You feel me? If you play the lottery every day, you might win. One of these days, your number just might pop up. But if you don't play, you're never gonna win. If you don't jump out there, if you don't really be delusional and believe in yourself, it's never gonna happen. Y'all don't want it bad enough. You say you want to get rich. You don't want to get rich. You be motivated for a week, a month at the max. Oh, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. You be motivated for a month straight. And then you just lose all motivation and you go right back to that same lifestyle that you was living, that you said that you hated so much. Why are you so comfortable going right back to that lifestyle? Why are you so comfortable going back to that life? If you wanna win so bad, you wanna win so bad, but you addicted to losing. You addicted to that lifestyle. I'm not addicted to that lifestyle. I don't never want to go back there. And every day I wake up with that mentality. I'm never going back. All I can see is forward. All I can see is going forward. I live like it. I dress like it. I talk like it. I eat like it. I walk like it. I think like it. I manifest like it. I manifest like I'm him. I believe I'm him. Even when y'all don't believe that I'm him, I don't care, because I already know it. I don't even believe it. I know it. And see, it's the difference between belief and know. See, you believe in God. I know God. It's a difference. People always be like, bro, you don't believe in God? No. What? No, I don't believe. Because when you believe, it's a slight chance that it might not be true. But when you know, then you know that it's true. Y'all could believe that I got $100 in my pocket right now. Y'all could believe that, but do you know? You see the difference between belief and know? See, I know that I'm him. And you got to know that you are that person too. You got to know that you that dude or that woman. I want to cuss so bad, but I'm not going to cuss. Matter of fact, this channel ain't monetized yet. You got to know that you that nigga and that you that bitch. For real. You really got to believe that deep down in your soul and your spirit. You got to believe it. You got to know it, because you are. It's nothing that you can't do. It's nothing that you can't do. When I graduated from high school on time, that right there let me know that it's nothing that I can't do. As long as I say it and I really believe it, as long as I'm just a tad bit delusional, I know I can do it. And you know what's crazy? Y'all, going back to this high school thing, because that's what made me know that I could do any and everything that I wanted to. Y'all, it was people that went to school every single day. And when it was time to walk across that stage, they didn't even walk across the stage. They got held back. And they was going to school every single day. And I'm looking at them, I'm like, how y'all not graduate? They was looking at me like, how you graduating? You missed a whole year, and then you came back, and by the time the third quarter rolled around, well, fourth quarter rolled around, you wasn't even really here at school. We thought you got expelled because we never really seen you at school like that. I'm like, nah, I just locked in and stayed focused and did what I was supposed to do. Y'all been coming here every day and ain't doing nothing. See, see, you got to show up, man. When you show up, you got to show out. And when I showed up, I was showing out. I showed out so much, I finished everything way before everybody else did. Even the scholars, the scholars and stuff, man, I had never made honor roll a day in my life. My 12th grade, my 11th, 12th grade year, that same year, man, I was on the honor roll, all of that, because I believed I locked in. See what happened when you really lock in on something? When you really and truly lock in, it ain't nothing that you can't do. And I'm telling you, that right there opened my eyes up, and it ain't nothing that I can't do. When somebody tell me that I can't do this or I can't do that, I just laugh, and guess what? I go do it. And then, man, I can't believe you did that. I know you can't believe it, but the whole time I knew that I was gonna do it. Don't tell me I can't do. That's the worst thing that you can tell me, is that I can't do something. I'ma work overtime, not to prove you wrong, but to prove myself right, because I knew I could do it the whole time. That's what you gotta do, man. When somebody tell you that you can't do something, if it's something that you want to do, then go do it. But if you don't want to do it, nah, you're right, I can't do it. But if I did want to do it, I'll lap you in it. I'll lap you in it. You gotta show up and show out. Like I was saying, them people that was going to school every day and still not graduating. I see that same mentality in the gym. Somebody asked me today, they was like, bro, like, damn, bro, you in the gym, and like, I'm seeing the results, man. Like, I'm seeing the results. How often do you go? I like, so I go 5 days a week. He like, man, I see people that's been in the gym 7 days a week, man, and they stand there for hours and they look sloppy. I like, yeah, because when they show up, they ain't showing out. When I show up, I show out. Like, I even had to switch gyms, because every time I went to my gym, the regular gym that I was going to, somebody was always talking to me, trying to have a conversation with me, knocking me off my course, trying to distract me. Man, I switched gyms. Now I go to a gym in another city. It ain't that far. It's like a little rural city. It's like maybe like 15 minutes outside the way, but I go there because don't nobody know me there, and I could really focus and lock in. It ain't no bad bitches in there, none of that. I don't need to see none of that. I just need to come lock. Nah, I don't know. It's one in there. She kind of, I ain't gonna lie. But anyway, that ain't what I go there for. But yeah, I had to go ghost. I had to separate myself. We all gotta separate ourselves. I talked about going ghost in another episode, man. But this episode right here is about encouraging yourself and being so delusional that you can start making your dreams come true. You can start making your dreams a reality. You can start making your reality really come true. And you can escape this matrix that we living in, man. I be so locked in. Everybody say, oh, we in the matrix, we in the matrix. Man, I don't pay attention to none of that stuff around me. I don't watch the news. I barely be on, so only reason I be on social media is because I'm posting. If I wasn't posting, I wouldn't have no Facebook. I wouldn't have no Instagram. I would probably still have a YouTube, because I be learning a lot of stuff on YouTube. But man, I don't get caught up in none of that stuff. I live in my world, man. They be like, oh, the price of gas going up, what we gonna do? I don't give a damn about no gas going up. You know why? Because when gas go up, I go up, man. If something get high, I get high. Not like high, but I get higher money. I go develop another hustle, another skill, something like that. I don't care who in office. I don't care who I don't care if Donald Trump in office. Me and one of my closest friends, we get into it all the time, because he be wanting to talk politics and stuff like that. Like, man, Donald Trump this, Donald Trump that, man, it's bad. I'm like, bro, I done known you since we was kids, bro. You were broke when Obama was in office. You was broke when George W. Bush was in office. You was broke when Bill Clinton was in office. You was broke when Biden was in office, Trump back in office, and you still broke. It don't matter who in office if your mentality ain't where it need to be. I be hating talking politics with people, bro. I don't even talk politics, because politics don't matter to me, because I ain't no politician. I'm a hustler, and I don't care who in office. Kanye West could have made it in office, and guess what? I still would have had the same hustler mentality, and I still would have went to go get it. They can raise the price of gas to $12 a gallon. Guess what? I'ma get it. Because the more they raise stuff up, the more I develop another hustle, the more I do something else. Because I'm so delusional, there's nothing that you can do that can stop me. Okay, gas went up, rent went up, mortgage went up, food went up. Okay, you go up, I go up. Yeah, go up. When the prices go up, you go up. It ain't nothing but turn up a little bit more. I like a lot of nice stuff, so I'm not finna let the quote unquote bad economy slow me down. I don't pay attention to that stuff, man. Oh, gas is high. I wouldn't know. I just go put 60 on pump one. And whatever it do when it's in there, that's what it do. And when I need some more gas, I go put 60 on it again. I don't worry about that stuff. The cost of eggs, I wouldn't know. I just go in there and buy what I need to buy because I don't think about money like that. I do, but I don't think about, oh, this too high, that's too high. Now, I did start thinking about stuff being too high when it came to going to the bar. Now normally I'm telling you this because I know one of my friends, she probably gonna see this and be like, oh, you talking about you don't care about money. But the last time when we was out, when I was drinking, I was complaining about the cost of drinks because when I was stopping drinking, I was like slowing down. Like I wasn't like drinking heavy. So, you know, when you drunk, you don't really pay stuff too much attention and stuff like that. But this particular time when we was at the bar, you know, I had been sipping just a tad bit. And when I think I got like maybe like a shot and a beer, and the lady was like, the bartender was like, yeah, $40. I'm like, $40? I'm like, why the shot so high? Why is all this so high? And my friend, she was like, bro, the stuff always been this price. It's always been this price. She was like, you just ain't been paying it no attention because you done slow down on drinking. And when you be drinking, you don't be paying attention. You just be spending. And I like, yo, like, I ain't realize I was spending that much money, but I'll go out and spend like $500 in a night just on drinks at the bar. That ain't got nothing to do with the food, the restaurant I went to, with the clothes I bought to go out. None of that. I go buy myself drinks and whoever else I was with drinks. That's another part of the reason why I don't drink no more, because it was getting expensive on my pockets and on my health. So I had to cut that part of my life out, man. So that's really why I can sit up here and get y'all episodes every day, because I don't go out, I don't drink no more. I just be chilling, giving y'all content, running my business, taking care of my family and stuff like that, man. But long story short, become delusional, man. Encourage yourself when there ain't nobody else around to encourage you. You got to encourage yourself, man. You got to. I hope this episode brought y'all some type of information that y'all can use. Because I really just like getting on here motivating my people, man. And my people, that ain't got nothing to do with no skin color or nothing like that. My people is the people that feel what I'm, you know, feel my message. You feel what I'm saying? They can understand the stuff that I'm saying. Y'all are my people. I don't care if you male, female. I don't care what your nationality is. I don't care what your religion is. None of that. We all the same, man. We all spirits just navigating through life. We can't pick what kind of vehicle we got for our spirit to be in. We can't help what color we are. But what you can help is how you treat your body, how you treat your vehicle. You can help that. And that's what this YouTube channel is about. It's about motivation, discipline, health awareness, men's mental health, women's mental health, physical health, all of that. That's what this channel is about. That's why I created this one separately from the Hustle Reset. And we just gonna lock in every episode. You feel me? But yeah, be delusional. Manifest, but when you manifest with a purpose. And not only manifest with a purpose, you got to start walking in it, believing in that whatever it is that you manifest, and become that person. If you say you're gonna be the best cashier at the grocery store, do that. You could do that. Go there with that state of mind and ring niggas up fast as hell, become employee of the month, all of that, if that's your goal. Cause some people don't want to be business owners and stuff like that. Some people, they just content with working mediocre jobs. And I don't even want to call it mediocre because that just may be what they want. But if you believe that you could be the best at that, then be the best at that. But if you believe that you can become a millionaire, do it. Man, they print money every day. It ain't no reason why you can't make no $1 million. The only thing that's stopping you from making $1 million is you, your spending habits, your drug habits, your drinking habits, your eating habits, your discipline, your saving habits, all of that. That's what's preventing you from becoming a millionaire. Anybody that say they really want it and mean it, yeah, you can obtain it. You can obtain it. I look at all the money that I be blowing, well, used to, because I'm very aware now, but all of the money that I spend, I'm like, yo, man, like this within like three months worth of spending. I'm like, yo, I could have bought, man, within 3 months, I probably could have bought a little Corvette or something, or just something raw. Just 3 months worth of fucking off. Like, I was like, yo, I something got to change, yo. Like, I'm telling you, man, that's why I had to stop drinking, man. And guess what? I believed that I could stop drinking. I knew I could stop drinking, and that's what I did. I knew I could do it. I was delusional enough to say, I ain't drinking no more. And guess how delusional I am now, for real. I'm so delusional, I still go to the bar. I still go out to the bar, and instead of me spending $500 a night at the bar, I might spend $5 at the most. Sometimes they just give me something to drink when I'm in there, but they give me like a little ginger ale or a Red Bull or something like that, cause that's how mentally strong I am. I can go around the drinks in the bar and still, I don't even really have too much fun like I used to when I was drinking, but I be challenging myself. I'm like, man, let me see if I can go to this bar and not indulge. And yeah, I like to put myself in the fire and see, like, you know, I like to test myself, and I pass every time. Like that's what I do. Like, you feel me? Like, even with this podcast stuff, like before I jumped on these cameras, I was a little nervous when I first shot my first episode. If y'all go back and see my first episode on the Hustle Reset, you might can see a little bit of timidness in me, but I ain't let that stop me. And I for damn sure ain't let how somebody feel or what they got to say about me stop me. I don't care. People talk about Jesus and shit. They talk about everybody, man. You talk about everybody. Everybody always talking about somebody, but do you think what people are saying about you? You always got something to say about somebody else. What you think they're saying about you? Yeah, man. But yeah, like, share, subscribe if that's what you into. If not, just show up. I'm gonna try to drop these every day. I'm gonna try to give y'all something every single day. I'm gonna try my best to give y'all something every single day. And if it ain't on here, it's gonna be on the Hustle Reset. So if you don't see me drop something on here, check my Hustle Reset channel, the Hustle Reset Podcast. You can check that channel too. I'm giving y'all content every single day. I don't care. I'm gonna give y'all some content. I'm going to batch record just so I can make sure I got some content to drop every single day. I don't care if it's 3 minutes, you gonna get some content. And for whoever show up, I'm doing this for y'all. Whoever show up and watch me, I'm doing this for y'all, so I'm not gonna let you down. I'm gonna always give y'all some content. And if I can't, I still make a little short, a minute short, and post it like, hey, I ain't giving y'all no content today. Here you go. Here you go, some motivation, your daily motivation, 1 minute, because everybody got 1 minute to record a video and post it. So I appreciate y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all for subscribing to the channel. For my subscribers, I appreciate my future subscribers. I appreciate y'all for being motivated, for locking in and being delusional.